Hello, everyone. Welcome to Blizzard Breakdown Week 3. Today, we have three guests as usual. For one of the players, we have Cheddar on Squirtle Squad.
Yo, what's up?
We have our production member, who's also a player on Pachimari, which is Catrix, or Catatrix.
Hello.
And then we have our favorite manager of No Weebs, Great Cub.
Hi.
Alright, so just a quick review of divisions again. Control, we have Du Bois, No Weebs, Bahama, and Pride, Escort, Reverse, Squirtle, Kawaii, and Pachamari. Alright guys, you ready to rip some of these teams apart?
Let's go.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's get it, dude.
Alright, first game, we have Reverse versus No Weebs, which went 3-2 in Reverse's favor, with the MVP being Oasis.
Yeah, let's not talk about this game, alright?
Elaborate on this.
It was
Amazing.
like there was like several scuffages on like each side. Like I remember some of the Reverse players saying like they were having some issues, and then like we had like a 20 FPS warrior Nate
Yeah.
just tearing it up. And then we literally had our flex support on DPS, and we hadn't even practiced him on DPS yet.
Yo, he did pretty
So-
good on DPS on that first
Yeah,
map.
Viper's really good, dude. We took
Vipe-
Lee Jong really close.
Yeah, I was like, who is this Viper guy? And then he switched to support.
Oh yeah. He was the super aggro reaper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did pretty good.
No, he popped off on what was it, Lucio?
Oh, Lucio. He
Yeah,
had some
he-
really good moments on Lucio.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
dude.
yeah. So like he's mainly like our main support-ish flex, and he also flexed over to tank. Also, dude, he's super good. I mean, in the end, Reverse ended up getting the best out of us. We just couldn't adapt enough.
Yeah, I was surprised. Like, I know Reverse is really good on Rialto. Like, I don't think they've lost to Rialto. I don't think they've gotten a point capped off of them on Rialto yet. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's true. So I wasn't surprised when you guys lost that map. But you guys took Hanamura pretty well, and then you guys took King's Row like even more dominantly.
Yeah. I mean, like you guys are like really good with like bastion comps, especially on Rialto, like you were saying. Because we like when we scrimmed you guys like week 1 or whatever, like that was the one map we lost to you guys was Rialto. You guys Rialto game's really good.
I mean, I'm not on Reverse though.
I forgot. I forgot. Bro, you're the Moira one trick.
Cry the tears. Yeah, I was the Moira one trick. But yeah, I mean, Vegetal played really good this series.
Yeah, dude. If
Yeah.
Luis won that game, I think he's MVP. Definitely.
Sure.
Yeah, like we don't even really play him on fire that much because we have like Jubby, and
Mhm.
so we're like, oh, we'll give it a shot or whatever, and then he just kind of fucking tore it up.
Yeah, I was like, oh snap! Vegetal's like going absolutely loco on them. He really
Yeah.
only had like one bad barrage.
Yeah,
Out
I
of,
don't
like,
think he had
the
a single
several.
barrage under 2K.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think he had one bad one, which wasn't like well placed, but you guys still won the fight, I think, because he got picks. But like, other than that, he did really good on that Pharah.
Yeah, it was really good. It was really good from both teams. Like Reverse Lily brought it out, played their A game, did really good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I was surprised when Reverse won that 5th point because you guys were up 3. So I was like,
Yeah.
so I go to lower the volume of one of the people because he was yelling, and then I look back at the screen and it says Reverse won. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, same.
Dude,
I
it
had
was
no idea.
the Oasis fucking blossom from heaven, kind of just like dude, it was like really unfortunate, but it was like really good because I was like listening to the comms at that time, and I don't think anyone had knew that he was alive. I thought they had already taken him out.
Yeah, it was really unfortunate, but I mean,
Yeah.
you guys played really good, and you guys did have some complications. So I'm actually
Yeah.
excited to see this rematch.
Nah, complications
later.
aside, I think it was even Steven, like everyone like tried their best.
Yeah, it was a very even game. The
Well-
Vegetal versus Oasis Pharah matchup.
Yeah, dude. So like at first it was like Oasis, like no offense, was kind of getting a little bit boomed, but then
He was.
like
Mhm.
and then like in the later matches, I think it was like map 3 or whatever, they started to fire a duel, and like Oasis like kind of popped off.
Yeah.
I
and then,
think he
like-
grew into the game. You know, like at first he seemed kind of off it, and as soon as
Yeah.
the game went like more in depth, I think he just took more control of it.
Yeah, I think he kept trying to run McCree into it. It just wasn't really working out that well. I don't know if he
Yeah.
had warmed up yet or.
Yeah, warmed up. Yeah, he did look good on the McCree compared to the
But
Pharah.
yeah. All in all, great
Yeah, great match. Probably the best one of this week. You could
Yeah,
argue
really close.
that this next match was better. Anything
That
else to
dude-
say with Reverse versus no? That was a good. Anything else to say about this match before we move on?
Nope.
No, I think we covered everything.
All right. Pride versus Pachamari Rangers discussion with Pachamari with the first reverse sweep of the Community Snowball Cup against Pride with the MVP being Z Power.
So you see, our plan is, right? We were gonna lose the first 2-3, right? And for the rest of the season, we're gonna win 3-2 every time. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
that's the game plan from us. I'm not gonna. I can't leak anymore.
Or you like the
Yeah.
Boston Uprising of the Snowball
Yeah.
Cup?
Yeah.
Just reverse sweep teams, and if that doesn't work,
But it will work. It will work.
Yeah, so I predicted Pride to win this match with the upset, and they almost got it off. But I think Orange Juice wasn't there for the first two maps, like if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, that's what it was. That's why Pachimari wasn't doing
Yeah, they had Neck on main tank, which is
yeah, I forgot about that. I mean, they did really good. Like all the maps are actually not even like that one sided like the first two. Like it was actually like fairly close from both sides.
yeah. Both teams brought their B game, I'd say.
yeah, it was
Yeah, they just
definitely entertaining.
like Epps is like really good. I'm glad he got picked up by Pride because Pride's DPS line was like kind of questionable.
yeah.
Like they had Madam and off tank, which I know he
Yeah.
plays Sombra, but they had him on DPS. He did really good also, but like
Mhm.
they have Tanic who's projectile. Or I mean, it hit scan.
I mean, he's
I heard,
deflects,
I
like
heard,
basically
Tanic,
everything.
I heard Tanic was sick. That's
yeah,
really
Tanic
good.
was sick.
It's really unfortunate.
Yeah, rumor is he was okay the day before. He was sick the day of, and then okay the day after. Cold feet, bro.
Cole.
I think it still probably wouldn't have been the same result no matter like what change-ups they made. Like Pachimari just ended up downloading them after map 2.
Mm-hmm. Also, actually having a main tank somewhat helps.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Also, shout out to the Pride tank line's actually really good now. Like before it was like kind of questionable, like because I know Shane's like really good on like Rhine, and I know with Astra plays mainly like Zarya from what I've noticed.
Mhm.
But Clovix on Orisa was really good with Astra and I think Sigma.
Yeah, Astra's improving for sure. I'm still not a big fan. I'm not convinced yet. But
Yeah.
he's been looking
There's some
better.
positives.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's been
like,
looking
whenever-
better.
Like I remember whenever we like scrimmed them a while ago, like they just ran like Rhine Zarya mostly, and they did like really
yeah,
good with it. I just-
exactly.
They ran that their
Like,
first game against Bahama.
Yeah,
Yeah,
their Rhine Zarya is like was really good at least. So maybe they'll pull that out if meta changes.
yeah. I think it's just hard to fight the meta. That's what they're trying to do.
All right, so for our next match, which I couldn't watch because I
boy.
was busy,
Oh,
at
for real?
LAN. Yeah, we have Squirtle Squad versus Du Bois with Du Bois
Yeah.
taking it 3-1 with Stewie, aka Tom Curran, aka Farhan, whatever his name is, as MVP of that match.
All right, so like, this game was a lot closer than what the score is. Even though like they did take both points on control and then kind of full held Squirtle Squad. You know, they're the better Doom and Reaper team, which is pretty obvious. They have like a lot of chemistry between Stewie on the Doomfist and Magical on the Reaper. They played really well. I think it was pretty smart from Squirrel Squad trying to counter that by instead of mirroring them, they tried running Pharah, and it did have some effect, but I just think they're so coordinated.
Mhm.
It's really hard to it's hard to break them down. And Bakanje, I wasn't really there, so I don't know what happened with him, but I think he got tilted and left the team mid game.
No, he had a conference call.
Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
work was calling.
That's,
So, like-
that's rough.
From what I
Yeah.
saw, like I don't know, like first map it was like pretty like back and forth, and then like Squirtle like kind of kicked that up a notch. Like
Yeah,
almost
like their
2CP.
defense was great, but then their attack was
Yeah, it was questionable, but like like you said, it was a lot closer. It says like 3-1? It looked
Yeah.
like it could have been like a map fight for the most part.
Definitely.
Both sides played like really solid. I just think Du Bois have like more explosiveness
Mhm.
like in their play. Like they can be down 3 and still turn a team fight.
Exactly. And
Nerf
Kind of
Doom.
makes me confused how Du Bois were able to draft such an amazing roster and get away with
Uh,
it.
I don't know. I
it
mean,
didn't
I
really
think
seem too good on paper, but then they just.
I think
I
it
think
did
once you
look
actually-
good on paper.
I mean, once you think about it, it's like the names
know.
don't jump out at you. They just
Yeah, I mean they're just like really like they're like solid, but they're like almost like sleeper picks kind of like I don't know.
yeah, I know exactly.
Like I mean overall like they have the manager and the captain are like the best like duo over there. They're like really strong players.
and
Like
Stewie,
Apple
yeah.
and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if there's a game where the boys won and Stewie's not MVP, I'm actually gonna be confused.
I think. Oh yeah, last week, Magical was voted MVP, but then everyone changed their vote to Stewie. No, it wasn't
Yeah.
Magical. It was Apple, and then everyone changed
Yeah.
their vote to Stewie.
The old switcheroo. Like, I think Magical actually did really good in this game. Also, I mean, although it like the DPS line kind of seems inside it, just because like Doom has that explosiveness to just fucking get these like crazy ass combos. And
Yeah,
just wipe
Doom
a whole
gets the more
team.
credit.
Like, shout out to Magical. Magical did really good.
And then our last match, aka the one that made the casters lose brain cells, we have Bahama Mamas versus Kawaii E-Girls with Keg taking it 3-1 with the MVP being Axel.
Axel.
Right? I was surprised when I read those.
Yeah.
When I read that name, I was like, who?
I would have honestly went with Kef. I think Kef really pulled it
Cat
out.
has been holding
Like,
it on.
His Reaper, he seems like he makes Reaper do things that like Reaper shouldn't do. Like
Mhm.
he's really good on Reaper. I'll say that. Like I think his Reaper's better than both of his hit scans. It's kind of toxic to say, but like his Reaper's super solid.
Yeah. It's somewhat like, Reaper has that learning curve because you have to know like when to be aggressive, when to be
Yeah.
passive.
Yeah.
I
when
don't
to
think he showed
flank,
that in
when
the
to
first
just
one.
go straight in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think
Kef's
he
really
showed it
good.
like during the first part, like during the first game versus Squirrel Squad. I don't think he really had that, but like I think he kind of grinded Reaper,
Yeah.
and it really shows the difference. Like second game, third game.
I mean, like overall, if like you look at it, like I think like both Bahama and Kawhi are like pretty even skill wise, but like it looks like Kawhi might just have a little bit more coaching because they were doing like rotations and like Bahama just like was so confused by like half their rotation.
Yeah, I've never I know that they even struggled to. I mean, for the boys game, they struggled to get a roster. I don't know which players played for this game. I didn't get to watch it, but like Bahama. I mean, they have Platt as manager now, so that's pretty good, I guess.
Yeah. So
yeah, but I heard Platt doesn't have his PC or
Yeah.
something like that, so maybe that's
What?
like
what like during the game or
no,
No,
like
now. Like apparently
yeah.
his PC got taken
just-
away.
someone like
I just played with them like a fucking 2 hours ago. Oh, sorry, off topic, but yeah,
oh, for
this
real?
is-
Up top.
yeah, this was another one of those games that like looked like it would have been a map 5. In the end, I think it just came down to Rialto. Their ult management to like win a fight Bahamas was like pretty poor. I think they dumped like 3 ults or 4 ults to win a fight, and then Kawhi didn't like dispense anything because they still had the second fight on overtime. And then Kawhi just dumped everything and won.
Yeah, the ultimate like the management of those ults from Kawhi. I think they're establishing themselves as like pretty solid team now.
Yeah, those dude they did really good.
Yeah.
Like hats off to them. Like I have them like a lot higher now.
Yeah, Kawhi has been on the uprising. Sure, it was against Pachymari and Bahama, but like you need those wins in order to start like showing that hey, we can be a top team. You need to get those wins. And they
Yeah, I
have
mean,
been.
you can like see like overall like coaching so far. It's like they don't have like any like really big like star players. Like
Mhm.
they have like Kef, they have like Dad, they have Element Null, they have like Moose, but it's like no one that's like like someone like super crazy like Stewie.
Yeah, yeah.
And like they just like went from one of the teams that was supposed to be like a bottom team to now I have them in my I think top 4 or top 5. Like they're
Yep.
super good.
And they could break the top 4.
Yeah, I think honestly like top like I think from like 3 to 5 are all pretty much interchangeable at this point.
Okay. So,
Oh, all right.
all right.
Try not to make me late for work, dude.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
I'm chilling. All right. Well, I'll probably get some because usually on Thursdays I get sent home early. So if I just call and say, "Hey, I'm gonna be late," they'll probably just say, "Go
Oh.
stay home." All right.
Nice.
All right.
Really
So
changed
for
the
match
graph.
predictions, I don't even know what matches are being played on this day. Okay, yeah. So I don't know who Du Bois are going against. Du Bois are going against Pride, right?
Pride. Yeah.
Pride.
No,
yeah.
Weebs is going against Pride. Okay.
You can tell by the amount
can
of
tell.
zeros.
Okay.
That's toxic. No, Pride's a good team now.
Okay, so for the first game, we have Pachymari going against Squirtle Squad. 3 of us saying that Squirtle's going to take it with one lone soldier saying that Pachimari is going to take it. Catatrix, why do you think Pachimari is going to take this match?
Now, you see, Pachimari, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot to the table that we're going to bring. I actually probably should have made that a 2-3 win. just to continue our pattern. Yeah. And you know, we'd intentionally throw the first 2 maps just to make sure that we can get the 3-2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna pull out victorious, obviously.
All right, now let me tell you why I think Squirtle Squad is going to win. So,
Logic sense, common sense.
they now have my boy, my best friend Spooky Lukey on the roster finally, because I mean he was a Papega and forgot to fill out the free agent form before the draft.
He did.
So he wasn't eligible till this week, but now he is eligible. And not only that, they also picked up the man, the myth, the legend, Lethal. Hashtag Lethal season. Lethal is literally going to pop off so much, and it's going to do lethal things. I love Lethal. I love Spooky Lukey. I love Squirtle. There's just, for me, this is my favorite team to root for. No offense. I love all you guys.
Yeah.
I
mean, on top of all those feats, they did 4-0 Kawaii E-Girl, so
They
that's...
did.
they
Don't
did.
forget about
I mean,
that.
there's
It's-
no other team that has 4-0'd Kawaii Girls yet.
No, I honestly, hats off to them. Like, they're still top 2, I think, in my
Yeah,
tier
top
list.
2, top 3.
Yeah, that's so interchangeable. You never
But
know.
no team has forward Pachimari, and they never will.
We'll see. We'll see this Saturday.
Wait, hold on.
No. So for our next game on Saturday, we have Reverse going against Kawaii Eagles. Oh, let me just mention real quick, the Squirtle Pachimari game, I believe, was moved to 8:30 EST on Saturday. It's the first game usually supposed to be at 6, but both teams have mutually agreed to move it to 8:30. But anyway, second match, Reverse versus Kawaii, and we have one lone man saying Kawaii will take it, while the
Yep.
rest of us are saying Reverse is going to win 3-1.
Well, the reason why I chose Kawhi was pretty simple.
Yes.
It seems like they're really coming together as a team now, and I feel like if they can pull off, like, they can get the first map or 2, I think Reverse will just tilt, and I think they'll lose it. They'll get mentally boomed, and like, I think Kawhi is like, they're more disciplined as a team, and like, I see Kef popping off and just
Mhm.
getting the
Yeah.
better duels and in a ways.
I could see it going either way, honestly. I did put 3-1. I maybe should 3-2. Like, I could see Kawaii definitely taking this to map 5 if they playing like they have been recently.
Yeah, this is a chance for them to like establish themselves as like an actual top team.
Mm-hmm. This is the game that they either need to win or need to make
Oh,
like
definitely.
incredibly close.
Yep.
Yeah, if they win this, like they're definitely top 3,
4.
top 4. Yeah.
I just don't see it happening. I think Reverse, like just about every player individually on Reverse, is better at
Yeah.
their role right now than on Kawhi. Maybe the tank line. Like, I'm a big fan of Anonymous and Pichu, especially last
Yeah.
week. I think they did incredible. And
Don't forget Bolt Drive.
oh yeah. sorry.
Guilt
Oh, they
Drive.
also have Shane now.
Yeah, they
but-
also have Shane.
Yeah, I don't think.
So
he'll-
I
don't-
wonder where they're gonna put him in at.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I was confused about that pickup because they had Anonymous, and I didn't know Anonymous until that second week, and he like really impressed me.
Yeah. He's solid.
Yes. So I had been private pugs, and he did like really good. But I think this was before we were running like Sigma or anything. So
Mhm.
like I didn't realize like how good his Sigma actually was.
Yeah, his
And
Sigma
I'm
is-
surprised he went through the draft without getting picked up.
Yeah, his Sigma is kind of quirky, but
True,
I love that
true.
word. Okay, so for the third match, we have the Boys versus Pride.
Poor Pride.
No
Oh,
offense, no
no.
offense,
And
no offense.
everyone predicts that the boys are gonna for watch Pride. What do you guys think about that?
It's like putting a season 1, stage 1 Vancouver Titans versus Washington Justice, dude. Ghost meta, like,
Dude.
True.
there's no chance. I'm sorry, but
I'll be
Yeah.
surprised if Pride do, because so BM beat Pride, and right now the fastest match record is with Du Bois versus Bahama, and the Du Bois challenged, and they're like, hey, if we beat Pride faster, can we get the Pro Jared back? I said no because it's not my choice, but
It's a good idea.
they are coming in here confident, so this could be just a really quick game.
I think it's a stomp.
I
Yeah,
think
I
it's
mean-
a stomp as well.
Nothing bad against Pride. I think the boys are still like definitely like locked in top one. But like the only way I could see Pride winning a map is maybe if they like did some like random
Jeez.
subs, throw someone on off rolls on like
Or
map
something.
Yeah.
4.
She's a,
Three already, and like the boys do their throwing last map thing.
Yeah.
Now, Du Bois, you at least have to win in order to make us not look really bad, okay? So, just,
Yeah.
yeah. Please,
Yeah,
please
honestly.
at least win, if any.
yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
And then the
Yeah.
last, yeah. Sorry, I was cutting some off.
No, that was it.
Alright, so
Alright.
for the last match we have No Weebs versus Bahama Mama, with all of us predicting No Weebs to win it. Some saying 4-0. Cad thinks it's going to be close, and I just said 3-1 because I'll give BM a map. I think it could be a 4-0 easily, but I'm just giving BM the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, no, I
Look-
respect No Weebs. I think they're a top team, so I don't see them slipping up against this Bahama team.
Come on, Kaditrix. Say it.
I really think, right? Why are you laughing? Bahama, right? They're a great team, but they're actually just sleeping
Yeah, okay.
for now, right?
They're going for the plat chat run. That's it.
Also, Bahama
Yeah.
has 2 Scrim God Rose Cup members. Shout out Commercial and Gil. We love you.
Oh yeah, true. I
Basically,
forgot to shout out my
everyone
boys.
in this call but Great Cubs on that Scrim Gods roster.
Actually, the best team. Check it out on Twitter.
Actually, the best Rose Cup team on Twitter. Shout out.
Do we have a Twitter?
No, we
We
don't.
do.
But
Oh.
soon.
Yeah.
soon.
Anyways, No Weebs just looked too good against Reverse. That game literally could have gone either way. So I
Definitely.
don't
It made
see
me
No
cry.
Weebs slipping up against Bahama of all teams.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah, it's not. There's not a lot to say about this match. It's like
It's
oh,
pretty one-sided.
yeah.
Yeah,
As
it's
soon
like
as
that
you
next
hear
side of
No
Canadians.
Weebs and you hear Bahama, you're like, oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
No Weeb's about to get beat. Watch out.
Nope.
Well, dude.
You guys are all wrong.
I mean, I think, honestly, I believe in Kaz.
Yeah, see?
Kaz isn't that good in this meta though. His Reaper is
I know.
laughable.
His
And his defense is,
Bastion's
like, all right.
questionable. Yeah.
I think he's a good sniper player, but dude, like this.
His Widow's good. I'll say that.
Also, he hasn't been really showing up to scrims, or at least from what I've heard.
He seems to be one of the more active ones. on the
He's
team.
somewhat active. I don't know.
Because I know
I-
Bahama's been having issues like making scrims and stuff. But I just was gonna say was I remember like we scrimmed Bahama like one time and like this was like right after the draft happened. We did a quick scrim and
Yeah,
like, we started out Li Zhong and he got like a 4K on Widow like immediately.
yeah.
Like
His
he's
Widow
really
and
fucking
Hanzo,
sick.
His Widow and Hanzo are kind of quirky, and his Sim's pretty good as well. But like,
Yeah,
not in this
just
meta.
meta.
We'll see.
That's
We'll see.
like not my meta. Shout out to Rockcraft, dude, and the Destined Orisa. I want to see more of that.
Oh yeah, shout out
Yeah,
to Rockcrafts. He was forced onto DPS last week. Sorry, man.
He still tried. He
still
did
tried.
his best.
He
Also,
looks good. I
Sucked,
liked
but
him.
you still tried.
Shout out to him for learning Orisa, because I remember when he was on No Weebs, I wanted to put him on Orisa a little bit, and he said he just didn't know how to play her at all. And then I think,
Well, that's a lie. He played it on Toxicity Reformed.
nah, he's super good. He's
Edited.
learning Orisa a lot more.
Yeah, he's looking better. He's looking
Because
A
better.
lot better.
Gil's the one that's going to be playing the
Sigma.
Sigma on the team.
Yeah, Gil is one man once said quirky.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah,
popped
Sigma.
off that game, dude. Holy.
Because so Gil plays Orisa in our Rose Cup team, and he's really good at Orisa, but he's also really good at Sigma.
It's so hard to choose.
So
I would
it's
like to see.
What do you want him on?
I would like Dive to come back.
Like
Cool.
last week, like at our game, he made some like really good plays on Orisa. Like he has some incredible halts, which he uses to his advantage. And on it, like if Luke wasn't on the team and I was the one playing tank, I would throw him on Sigma over me, and I think I'm a pretty good Sigma. So like
Yeah, he's
his
like
Sigma's
Sigma.
really good, but his Orisa
Well, I
is
mean-
really good as well.
His coordination seems really good. I mean, he is like really good on Winston and like dive meta.
Oh yeah.
His
the
Winston's
days.
nuts, yeah.
Like, yeah, I think it's Winston's probably like his best main tank from what I've seen. So like, I honestly don't sleep on his
I
coordination
think-
being good with like
yeah.
cults and stuff.
All right, but I mean, besides Gil and Kaz, it's not that much of a like. I don't want to be.
I didn't mean to laugh. Sorry.
I don't want to be mean, but like.
I'm not. Just edit that out.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Hey,
I
we're
got
supposed to
you.
be
I got
ripping
you.
into teams. Don't worry about it.
No, I actually didn't mean to laugh.
Alright, so moving on to our power rankings. Uh, we won't spend a lot of time on this. Everyone thinks Du Bois is number one. I thought I put Squirtle Squad as number two, but I must have put reverse. But my argument
bias.
here, I respect Great Cub putting No Weebs over reverse because it was a really close game and No Weebs is his team. I respect that. Those two are really interchangeable. Cheddar, why did you put Kawhi above reverse?
Oh, I
This
have my
is what
reasons. I have my reasons.
Wait,
You see-
what?
you see- you
I didn't even
see-
notice that.
You see, when I believe in Kawhi, I see like potential in that team. Like I've played against the team and they're laughable, and now I'm seeing them like completely
Oh,
different.
Definitely.
I think Keth is a monster. I think their main tank situation's fixed. Their supports are looking decent with Axel now. I think they could pull it up, dude.
Yeah.
I think they got this.
Week 1 and week 2, Kawhi is like a light and day difference from like
Mhm.
now week
Definitely.
3 Kawhi. Like they have definitely hit the switch, whether it's coaching or
I think it's
mentals or just the main tank
I know
issue. Like,
Red Coast is like from what I've seen so far, he's a really good manager. I think he's like doing right with his team by like,
oh, definitely.
by like getting him coaching and just being more of like a family. So
Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about Red Coast as manager. So
exactly, yeah,
up to
same.
him.
Shout out to him. All right, so then my final question on these power rankings, because obviously like some people are saying, oh, Pride is less. Some people saying Bahama. Cheddar being a little generous to Bahama in my eyes. Cat, I know Pachamari is your team, but not only did you put him above Kang, you put him above No Weebs, which is the bigger problem for me. Cat, explain this to me.
Well, you see, right?
You see.
Crack those things to the mind.
All these teams are very close, except for the Du Bois and Squirtle Squad, right? Like they're up there, right? But like reverse, Pachamari, No Weebs, and Keg, right? We're all very close, but I know Pachamari, right? We're gonna pull out the 3-2 wins, right? And I mean, you know, they're not gonna keep up with the amount of wins. Like they might be winning a map differential, but it's like our team is just good.
Yeah.
Great response
That's
coming in from
amazing.
Kadrix, everyone.
Thank you.
Alright, but other than that, I mean, I think Cheddar has Pachamari a little bit low for my liking. I can respect Great Cubs placing a Pachamari, and because it's the same as mine. But besides that, I think all these rankings seem pretty fair, at least in my
Yeah.
eyes. Like I could I think reverse are good, but No Weebs could be better on a different day. But,
Yeah,
like,
like-
a lot of these are interchangeable, but
Yeah, I think
Uh,
like bias aside, like the
bias-
reason why I had like no weebs on like 3 wasn't because I was I mean, kind of was 'cause I was manager, but like I think like if we maybe would have had the roster scuffage, I think we probably could have took it. And we also like had like I think we probably could have took Li Jiang if we took a different approach to it because that was like
Yeah.
really close. But yeah, go on.
alright. Well, that's pretty much it for power rankings. Anyone else have anything to say? Defend their picks.
Oh yeah. Let me defend my second-rated Squirtle Squad pick. Let's go.
Yeah, we don't.
Best
We
team NA.
gonna be late for work. All right, let's go.
Roll
Week
with the next clip.
3 predictions. A lot of more people predicted No Weebs versus reverse. It's
Including
hard to
me.
see.
Yeah, I'll
Squirtle
let you guys
Squad less than Du Bois, but that still was a really close game. Pride and Pachamari 33-64 around there, right? And then Bahama, Kawhi. Yeah, basically every game this week was predicted correctly.
Not
Yeah.
bad.
Let's-
Chat knows.
All right,
Yeah,
and then if we go to the oracles this week, there were 2 with 7 correct
Oof.
answers. That's the highest so far that people have been with Zoomom and Tyranitar being
My boy
correct.
Zoom.
Good job, Zoom Champ.
Because
that's
that
a
means
Zoom
they
fan.
had to get every single game correct, but they also had to get 3 out of the 4 MVPs correct. So
For real?
yeah,
Damn,
because
that's actually crazy.
It's both games and the MVP of those
What?
games. So they both predicted all 4 games correct and 3 of the MVPs. I'm waiting to see if someone can get all 8 correct one week. That'd be crazy.
Number one game predictor right here, dude.
Yeah,
Holy.
Zoom
I think-
champ.
The Zoom champ.
Hashtag Zoom champ.
I literally think I only had like 2 predictions correct out of like MVP and
Yeah,
games.
same.
I mean, I keep predicting Pride to win, so I think that might
Yeah.
be a concern.
Yeah, there's your
No
problem.
cap, no cap.
No
I
cap.
had like,
Love you, Pat.
yeah, no
Right.
cap.
Anyone else have
Cap of
anything to say? Anyone else have anything to say before we close up?
Shout out to
Any-
my boy Walmart Zach, dude, because he left, and I'm kind of sad because he was like best coach, dude. He spent like so much time to the team, and
Oh, yeah, 'cause
he'll
he
be
wants to
missed.
play now.
He'll,
And no, we
yeah,
picked him
Who?
up.
yeah, he'll be
Oh.
missed.
Oh, also
Yeah,
no,
about
we
that.
picked up Bakanje. Hashtag BaconJ season.
Oh yeah, no shout out for him though.
Oh,
Yeah, we
no
just
shout
out
out.
here yoinking people left and right.
Alright, Kat, do you have anything to say?
Well, I mean, you're all gonna be surprised when we pull up 3-2 win against Squirrel.
4-0 incoming.
3-2 incoming, actually.
3-2 incoming. And then no, we... Jacob, anything to say?
Yeah, I could see a Patchwork taking a map. Let's go. That's it.
Oh,
I believe in you.
All right.
Alright, well,
If
that's
Cheddar's
gonna-
playing, Patch Mario will win. Sorry.
Oh,
Oh. Well, that's good. That's going to be it for week 3 of Blizzard Breakdown. I guess we'll see you guys next week. Probably gonna be late again because I have to edit this tomorrow, and everyone's gonna be like, "Where's Blizzard Breakdown?"
yeah. Everyone start doing that.
Yeah, everyone's
Oh wait,
gonna ping.
they're gonna be
get
reading it.
pinged.
Ping
They're gonna be watching
I
it.
think
Let's
I'm
do
gonna
that.
get pinged like 10 times tomorrow.
Yeah. Ping him daily.
Ping. All right. Thank you, Great Cub, Cheddar, and Cadatrix for coming out.
No prob.
Really appreciate it. I gotta go to work, so I'll see you guys later.
Okay.
All right.
Hey,
Alright.
Cad. Watch out, dude.
What do you mean, watch out?
You have me top 5, bro. Watch out, bro. Alright, bro.
Questionable decisions.
Alright, see you guys.
It's okay. I respect it. See you later. Enjoy shipping packages.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna enjoy it so much.